Today, let's just have a little chat about some of the nuances of this full moon. Sun in Capricorn, moon in Cancer. One of the things that's playing out in the early part of this year is a power play, and there's a redefining and a rebalance of our power taking place right now in the first couple of weeks of January. So see where you're sitting with that balance of power, whether you've held too much power and moved into perhaps some level of force or aggression, or whether you've given your power away and kowtowed it to other people that they hold more power than you, and know that right now your feet are shifting, redefining, and you have a whole new rebalancing of your feet, your knees and your legs going on right now. So if you're having any pain in those areas in the last couple of weeks, right up to your hips, just know it's a rebalancing and it's all for the greater good. If we look at Capricorn, the full moon today, Tuesday, early in the morning, nearly 9 o'clock at Adelaide time, South Australia. In the esoteric studies, the full moon is ruled by the sun in Capricorn, and we pass many tests in that time. The first test, of course, is the Capricorn's known as the goat, and its first test is to find a vision, to kneel in front of it. And we can't proceed on the path of our higher evolution until we've captured and seen a vision that we want to aspire to, a mountain to climb. The second stage in the Capricorn's evolution is the crocodile stage. Crocodile lives on water and land, and in this stage we face the tests of expanding our consciousness beyond our personality to rise up into the intuitional field and live a creative life. That's the second test. In the third test, we overcome the fear of loneliness and depression, uncertainty, doubt and fear. We find our inner guide. And that's how we overcome these things, because we realise we're never alone, we never were alone, and we never will be alone. But until we reach that point in our third stage of initiation, we have no comprehension that that inner guide is always in contact with us in all life, every moment, everywhere. Once we free ourselves from that illusion, we discover that we need time and energy to create and live a more abundant life in companionship with our inner self, our higher self, our inner guide. The next test that we go to, and these tests can go on for years, they are the initiations of the Ageless Wisdom. And the next essence that we go into is the ability to find our spiritual bliss and our vision, our ecstasy, without falling back down the rope, the ladder, or the mountain into that lower part again. So we're holding our own. And this is called the unicorn phase of life. And once we get into the unicorn initiation, we're standing really high on the peak of our mountain, and we're not feeling from the lower self the emotions of joy and gratitude, compassion, peace, love, all of those things that will change the world. What we're actually doing is we've raised our frequency out of the 3D world into the higher. We're shifting into a higher dimension where these lower, really difficult energies that pull us down and bog us down don't exist. And our choice now, for those of us who are light bearers and light beings, seeing the way and leading the way and guiding the way, if we shift through the simple joy of being in nature, hugging a friend, sitting on the beach, walking on the beach, swimming, just the natural things that can shift us into our higher, what we're doing is we're pulling the collective up with us, and that is our spiritual responsibility. So we're not playing in amongst that lower energy, we're rising above it, and when enough of us do it, we bring that energy up and we take everybody, the collective, we bring them with us. So climbing your mountain is about finding what you need to leave behind, what you need to take with you. Travel light. Take one step. Build a structure as you go. Make sure you're implementing a structure around you so the sides of your mountain don't crumble and fall. And go well. And I'll see you on the next full moon in February.